Hello, wrestling fans. Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Once again, we are smack dab along ringside and ready to go with another big week of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. It is draft night, Quentin, and are you even paying any attention to the draft at all?
No, because I was watching Vandy and Texas A&M baseball game.
The Packers once again have gone at least one pick in the first round without picking a wide receiver, as we picked up a linebacker. Granted, out of Georgia, so a good linebacker.
Yeah.
But we need a wide receiver when we are actually on the clock now. And if we don't pick a wide receiver, you might just see me fall out of camera.
Take a bump. Did y'all like to trade one of y'all's good ones off?
Yeah, Devontae Adams went to the Raiders.
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't know.
That don't make sense to me.
Yeah, I assumed with him staying or without Rodgers staying that he was going to stay as well. And I think everybody was under that assumption.
That's why you don't assume. That's crazy. They definitely pick up one. Or do you think they might be waiting after the draft and to do a trade or something, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Or do a draft pick trade during the thing or something. And
I don't know. I feel like they've been on the clock for like 30 minutes here, and I don't know what's going on.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Because they have two picks in the first.
Oh.
Because one of the picks was for Devontae.
Okay.
I will find out after the podcast who they picked and probably be very angry because they haven't picked a wide receiver in 20 years, which makes no sense. You've probably heard us mention crowbarpress.com, but let's get real for a moment. Scott Teal is crowbarpress.com. Scott has been writing about professional wrestling since 1968 and has edited, written, and published more than 100 books on the subject. Scott was also honored by both the Cauliflower Alley Club and the George Tragus Luthez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for his contributions as a professional wrestling historian and journalist. All this to say, Scott knows his stuff. But if you're not a big reader, hey, that's okay. Crowbarpress.com also has DVDs, magazines, photos, posters, and t-shirts, all fit for you or the old school wrestling fan in your life. So please, do us a favor and support our friend of the show, Scott Teal, by visiting crowbarpress.com. Professional wrestling legends in print and video. But
all right.
Anyway, yeah, let's get off football and get into wrestling.
All right.
Okay,
all right. So
go ahead. All right. You want me to go ahead and intro it? My match for this week is actually brought to us by we made an executive decision, and we're going with the Kazushi Sakuraba account over on YouTube. And the match is the Spoiler versus Tom Jones from July 6th, 1979.
Yeah.
And we're using the Sakuraba one because it is full screen, whereas the other one is I don't what was that called? Standard or
I don't know what it is, but
the old TV. Square.
I got a big TV. I want to use every part of it. You know?
Right, exactly.
So, all right. So I'm most likely if you log on to this, you're going to get commercial at the beginning. So if you watch along, you might want to go on and let it run before you start it. But we're going to go on and start. So whenever you're ready,
go ahead and get your ad out of the way, get zeroed out, and we will hit play together in 3, 2, 1, play.
NWA Network Wrestling that's what's his name, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I don't know why the name just escaped me. Bruce Tharp, yeah.
Oh, I like that singlet.
Tom Jones, I assume.
Yeah. I'm trying. He's got some little logos or something. I can't really tell what they are.
Yeah, I can't either. Now Tom Jones was Mr. Ebony, right? Wasn't that the gimmick?
He had different ones. I know he did some a few under the hood. Oh, nice. It kind of looked like slow motion, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the Spoilers were like about 6'3".
Yeah, he's a big dude. I didn't realize, I guess in some of the pictures I've seen, he doesn't look as put together as he is here. You know, he seems like a tall, lanky guy, but he seems pretty beefy here.
Yeah, he's in really good shape. I know what the T is Tom and the J's in the back for Jones, but there's some. Oh, nice knee lift. But there's like something in between.
Well,
That's
there's
an
some
odd place to be.
stars on one side.
Oh, I was going to walk the ropes there for a minute. And he's got some stars on the one side. Oh, that looked good. He flew out of that ring. Where did Gary Hart go? Oh, he's sitting down there. He is.
Oh, I didn't even realize Gary
Yeah,
Hart was managing the spoiler.
yeah, yeah. He must be going to be in the finish because he's ain't nowhere to be seen. He don't want to see him. He won't let him get back in. I wish I knew what that little circle gimmick was there on his thing. Tom Jones is a pretty big dude. I mean,
Yeah, he's pretty
I don't think he's
stout.
really tall. Yeah, he wasn't very. I don't think he was really tall, but he was always thick. Over the back, boom.
So did he have any big
Forearm.
runs anywhere or no?
I don't think he had any major runs. I don't think he might have had small maybe I can't really remember working that arm. I don't. He might have got a run with a top title for like just for like a cup of coffee at maybe some places. But he's mostly a mid card guy. Good hand. Oh, wow! Did you see that?
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah, a
expecting that.
little.
Was you?
No, a little. Well, no, actually, I kind of was. Not necessarily the nip up, but like that was
Yeah,
the whole thing on the spoiler was how agile he was for how big he
yeah,
was.
yeah. It was but the nip up thing that shocked me though.
So I feel like the spoiler always had different looks. Because didn't he have different masks? Like they didn't always have the bird on it. I
I
guess that's a
think when he
bird. I
started
don't know
out,
what it is.
I, I think when he started out earlier, maybe it seemed like most of us see from the '80s, it seemed like the same mask. It's like Bronco. It's like, are you going to count him? He's in there choking. he, Bronco's like, should I count? I think he got to 7 just then, didn't he? Good grief.
Yeah,
He didn't
something.
count forever. And then he started counting fast.
Well, I mean, we've established that. Hold on. It looks like an O in between. No, I don't know what that is between.
It's a circle with something in it. Kind of
Yeah,
design. Oh, we can walk the ropes. Oh, here we no. Oh, that looked good. That was a long drop.
yeah. That seems like it'd be bad for your own knees.
Now, oh, he's gonna fly. What we got? He's perched up there. Oh, no, not today.
Yeah, I decided against it.
Yep.
Now, 4 times, didn't they? They used to count you on the top rope, right?
I think so. I for some reason I think remembers it.
I mean, Bronco
Yeah,
not doing it doesn't surprise me, but
yeah. That was a nice forearm. Whips him in. Boom. The straight buckle. Tom Jones doing more cheating than I thought we'd be doing. Was he pretty but just punching, kicking, ain't he?
yeah, no, there's not very much wrestling.
That's shocked. Man, that forearm looked good. What's he gonna give him now? Big knee lift. Boom. That looked pretty good.
Did
And he's
the
just cheating. He's just cheating too.
did the spoiler have a gimmick finish like all the other mask guys, like loaded headbutt or
Claw. Claw.
his claw? Okay, head or
Mm-hmm.
belly or whichever.
From what I can remember seeing him in the '80s, I think it was the head. I think I could be wrong though. The only time I really saw him was when his off and on runs he'd have in Georgia Championship Wrestling. Long time, and then I saw him a couple of times on New York TV in the early '80s on WOR, but he wasn't on that much at all. It's mostly Georgia I saw. But I was a little kid then, so it's really hard to remember Oh, there you go. That looks good.
Yeah,
Right
it looks
out in
real
the
good.
corner.
Yeah, I always feel like the old mask guys all had a finish like that. You know, I mean, you had a claw or a loaded headbutt or the
Oh,
loaded
that looks good.
boot.
It's been on the apron. Look at that.
Yeah,
That looked good. Had he been over the apron like that? Wow. Was that a fan
it's
that just touched? That's a fan that just touched Tom Jones. Kind of. Uh-oh. What's he doing? He's on the. Oh. Is he gonna? Is he gonna walk? Dude, that's a lot. That's very agile for. Whoa. Oh. He's a big old dude. And those
they ain't
ropes
scared
ain't
to
the
let you
most.
see the carpet hanging out of the from under the ring mat, are they?
Hey, it's 70s. They don't care. That everything's eyes are on the action, not the.
You didn't even get a ring apron on hard cam side.
No. Big shoulders. Let's see what we're gonna do here. He just hits it, you know. Okay. Oh, we got a head. Snatched a headlock. Uh-oh, we're gonna get here.
Yeah, I
Grab his
expected
front.
more of a hot
Ah!
comeback.
Look. Oh, he no sold the buckle. He's telling I don't sell the buckles, dude.
Oh yeah, this
Oh,
old
oh,
stereotype.
headbutt. Oh, oh, nope. Don't sell the headbutts. Uh-oh. Oh, was he gonna headbutt him again?
Yeah, this slowed down a lot. I felt like a hot comeback should have been somewhere in here.
They're really pacing themselves.
Yeah, they're not definitely trying not to get too winded.
No. Oh, that was nice. I like
That was
that.
neat.
So we're just going to yank the arm.
Oh, come
Yanking
on,
it.
guys. The crowd's
I
just sitting
know.
there.
And Houston pops on anything. So, yeah. Somebody, there you go, headbutt, do something. Somebody didn't want to get blowed up or something. This is like, I was expecting a little more fast paced than this. Actually, not that, but actually a pace.
Well, I just think it's weird that while the heat was going on, we had a pace. And now that we've, for some reason, want the heat to shine, it's this.
Yeah, it's just, this is, I don't know. It's kind of more of a back and forth. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. He's not even barring his arm. He's just
Yeah,
pressure on
just
the
holding
wrist.
the wrist.
Yeah. Ah, come on, do something besides that, dude.
I'm normally not this whiny about any old thing we watch like this, but I know that should break the hold.
Exactly. That's what I understand.
And we've seen
But it's
that on
also,
multiple things we've watched.
yeah. I dare him to. There we go. Oh, that was sweet. What?
Is a spoiler a baby face in this? Because
That's what I was going to say. He's the one doing all the nice stuff, and I'm really disappointed in Tom Jones. It's bad when the spoilers doing more high spots than you are. You know.
yeah, I mean, spoilers putting him over good. But Jesus.
I've seen some Tom Jones matches before, and it was not worked like this. And he did spots and stuff. What's he gonna do here? You gonna headbutt it? No. What's he? Oh, he's gonna walk the ropes. Yep. There goes.
Could they not think of a more natural way to get into that?
There he goes. Look at those ropes. Some ropes are not too sturdy. Look at them. Yeah. Woo, whoa. That top rope was starting to shake a little bit. Ooh.
Yeah, that was kind of frightening.
Okay, is he firing up now? Oh, he finally hit the ropes on something. Oh, big tackle. What the crap was that?
Okay.
What's he gonna do here? Flying clothesline, flying shoulder, flying the black sandal. Tell me that's not the finish.
I mean, he flew through 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Woof.
Still know what that means. Tom Jones tights. Gary Hart's like, thank goodness that's over with. That's why Gary was sitting down. He didn't want to be part of it. Wow.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. And it's over.
It's over. Really disappointed Tom Jones in that match. Now, spoiler, yeah, he did a lot more. I just really.
Yeah, wow. Man, I had heard, like I said, mutual friend Anthony Wayne trained by Tom Jones, so I always heard good things about him. And then the spoiler.
I've seen Tom Jones matches before, and he moved more than that. I don't know, maybe he had the poops that night or something. I don't know. I mean,
hey man, I'm wearing my yellow, but I'm kind of drizzling brown, so.
Yeah. I don't have the green apples, and I got the Boogie Browns. I don't know, because I've seen him work before, man, and I don't know. That was just not what I don't know. Something went right.
Yeah, that didn't go well for sure.
And I've seen him like later on when he was older and was moving back in Southwest, and that was odd. Was he hurt or something? Maybe he couldn't really, but he took that one really good bump through the ropes to the outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something was really off about that thing. Yeah.
Well, I do. I picked it, and I apologize for it.
Oh, so that's your fault. Like I've seen. Was it Southwest? Maybe a Watts TV, but I've never seen him. Just what I have seen is not like that. I mean, I don't know. It was really different. But the I don't know. It's like they just. I'm really shocked. Yeah, because the spoiler babyface more than the babyface did.
Yeah, no, that was rotten.
It was rotten.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how this.
Like WWE Raw, but without the budget, WMF Medium Rare captured the chaos of live Wrestling Mayhem Federation hardcore events held throughout Rutherford County, Tennessee in the early 2000s. This weekly series was produced by our good friend, Multimedia Monte Carlo, a local TV personality turned pro wrestling manager who would threaten to edit fans from the broadcast if they didn't give him his proper respect. So fast forward nearly 20 years later, and Mr. Carlo has brought WMF Medium Rare to YouTube. Mr. Carlo has painstakingly went back to the vault to bring this cult classic wrestling promotion back for a new generation of fans to witness. Check out WMF Medium Rare's channel over on YouTube and tell them we sent you. You mentioned something different, so let's give them something different.
All right.
The next match is brought to us by Gerardo Montanez over on YouTube. It is from FMW.
Well, that's not Gerardo.
I mean, it may be Gerardo.
Gerardo.
But it's from Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. The match is a no ropes cage real shoot fight, is what it says in here.
Yeah, opposed to the no ropes cage shoot fight.
Right. This is the real shoot fight. Even though, as we discussed already, both guys were currently under WWE contracts, so this was the most worked match on the card. The match is Vader versus Ken Shamrock.
Yeah. Yeah, they still can't. Yeah.
And let's see,
Still
we
not.
will hit play on this in 3, 2, 1, play. So right off the bat, I want to say this ring or this cage does not look sturdy.
Exactly what I was looking at. It looks like it's caved, not caved in, but leaning in. Who's that?
I'm not sure.
He's the ref, whoever he is. But that one side, look, it was leaning in, didn't it?
Yeah.
Ew. I don't know if he's a baseball player. He's got that Mizuno shirt on.
I was assuming he was probably like a
MMA
local local shoot fighter.
Might be. Oh, it's then got dark. Dang, how long did it take him to get started? Because it was daylight and he's standing outside the cage.
They were having to get the cage up, and they just gave up on it.
All right, guys, don't hit the side of the cage, please.
Hey, man, I did a cage match one time, legit. After the first time we hit it, it started coming undone. So they had all the security guys with their hands on the cage holding it.
I've seen that before. Yeah, I wasn't in it, but I've seen it.
So of course, we tried to take as many bumps into the cage as we could to see if we could get it to fall down.
Good grief. What is going on? Oh, here we go.
There
Finally.
he is. There's the man they call Vader.
I was wondering, it's like taking forever to just that shot on the camera shot on the ring. It's too dark in this stadium. They don't want to pay the bills.
I'm not sure it's actually a stadium.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It just looked like a big open area.
When it was daylight, I thought it was some seats on this. Well, I could be wrong, but I thought it looked like there were seats on that one side.
And this is FMW. They've run it like, farmers markets and stuff. So.
and swimming pools and.
Yeah, well, no, I was about to say, don't say the tug job place. That was IWA.
Yeah, I know. Tuck and rub.
Vader took one of his gloves off for some reason, probably because it smelled so bad.
He's gonna rub it in Shamrock's. No, look, I don't know. I think there was a crane in the back.
Yeah, I mean it probably is, but it just silhouette's so crazy right now. So Vader had a little bit of shoot cred, right, from that UWFI.
What's that?
I said Vader had a little bit of shoot cred from like that UWFI and stuff like that, even though it was pretty much a work shoot.
Yeah. 10 minutes later, he's getting in the cage.
Oh yeah, he's worked for Vince long enough to know it's all about the entrance.
Yeah. That's a really short cage.
Well, it's a shoot cage, Working cages are tall ones.
Okay. Dude, that might not be a stadium because they just got lights around the ring. That might not be a stadium. Why when you had the lights on? I think they might be just a big old parking lot outside the stadium.
Well, no, there's some kind of structure because that's what they're coming out of.
Yeah, like a dugout or something to come up out of. It was lower.
So maybe it's a giant baseball stadium.
Maybe they didn't want them. Maybe the stadium was going to charge them more rent if they use the lights.
Right.
I'm thinking because why wouldn't you? Unless they're going to cut them on when it starts.
This robed Shamrock is, I guess it's his more his MMA thing, but
wow. I'm trying to think, what was his name when he worked in Carolinas?
Gosh, I can't remember. It was something like Irish, wasn't it?
I can't. Oh, he's got taped up ribs.
Oh yeah, we know where this match is going.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Now he's got him all the way to his chest too, don't he?
Oh yeah, if he's going to sell, he wants everyone to know. I have a reason.
All right, here we go. Did Shamrock have gloves on? I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they both got their shooter boy gloves on.
All right, here we go. Got a graphic there. Don't know what it says. Uh-oh.
So if this
Here we
were
go.
a real shoot fight, as opposed to, a real shoot fight, I guess. Who you got?
Shamrock.
Agreed.
Vader has a weak chin.
Hey, don't discount Mr. Wonderful by saying Vader's got a weak chin. Maybe Mr.
I'm not
Wonderful's
saying weak chin, but that's his, not weak chin, but that's his kryptonite. I guess you want to see, what I'm saying? That's what you go for. That's what I meant to say. Not weak chin, but his chin's what you go for.
if Vader could get a hold of you and smother you, like he could get you,
Yeah, you're done.
But I don't think Shamrock smart enough. That's not happening.
Yeah. Let's see. He's done a few kicks. Let's see what we got here. Woo! All right. All right, come on, let's do something. Oh, he grabbed him. Uh-oh. So is it we breaking? Oh, boo. Ain't no real shoot fight. Ain't no breaks.
Heck, they probably don't know the rules. The ref probably doesn't even know the rules.
Yeah. Oh, man. Somebody's got to do something fast. The intro was 5 minutes long. Whoa, nice roundhouse. Oh, whoa, for a single leg.
Yeah,
Dude,
little sprawl out action.
The cage don't even connect to each other in all the corners.
Oh,
Whoa, it went.
Yep.
It almost fell.
Yeah, we called that.
He just touched it. It almost fell.
Well, here's the thing: the cage was set up to be attached. I'm guessing at turnbuckles being held by ropes.
I don't know, but
and now there's nothing holding it besides, I guess, being strapped around the.
Oh, nice short arm clothesline. Oh, did he grab elbow?
Yeah, I think he did.
Selling the ribs.
And they did a good job of like putting some pro wrestling stuff in there that make it look hokey, because it was like immediately after the clothesline knocked him down, he dropped the elbow, and
now they're just hugging each other. Oh, there you go. He's working on ribs. Yep.
I think it's a good work shoot.
Yeah, it's all right. But it's got more of a storyline with the rib gimmick. I just can't believe that cage almost fell when he just touched it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they're made to be set up with the ropes, like the ropes are kind of an attaching point too. So, or the turnbuckles at least, but the ropes hold the turnbuckles in.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, firing up on him. Oh, Vader goes down.
Check his eye.
Yeah. He's selling big time, ain't he? Dang. Oh, big boot. There you go. Gonna slam him. Oh, big slam. Sell the ribs. Nope. Ground and pound. Oh. Get some ground and pound now. Armbar.
Vader blocking it.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a deadlift bomb.
Exactly what I was thinking. He's gonna roll over and come up. Yep. Well, maybe not. He's going to the ropes to break it. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was going to roll over.
But that's a break. I guess if you grab the cage, it's a break.
Cage, I guess so. He's got that leg. Knee bar.
Yeah, I got that grapevine hooked in.
Going to the cage again. Don't grab it too hard. Go to grab it and it fall over.
Yeah, as long as you pull in, it'd probably be better.
Yeah, pull in, don't push out on.
Now the ref's trying to break the grip. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I noticed that. What the? That didn't make sense. Oh, nice knees. Oh, whoa. Baker goes down again. Did he just take his mask off?
Yeah.
I thought he did. And it's serious now. He took his mask off.
Well, also showing that he's hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, those look snug. Those shots.
Oh, you know they are.
Was snug.
I don't know. I've always heard if you lit Vader up, he'd be easy with you after that. And I doubt he lit Shamrock up, but he probably knows, hey, don't light this brother up. Be the worst thing I could do would be to light this brother up.
Yeah. Oh, back on the ribs. It has a wrestling storyline to it. The ribs. Uh-oh. Here we go, powerbomb.
Nope.
Oh, what? Oh. I don't know what happened there. Something. Boom. Did he just lose him on the way up when he tried to pick him up? What happened? That was weird.
Yeah, they were not together for sure.
Yeah. Boom. Big old blows. Big meat hooks coming at you. Let's see what we're going to get here. Slam.
Ah.
Oh. He landed on his side, didn't he?
Yeah, that was ugly.
Oh, he's bleeding.
Oh, that don't surprise me. He's been just no protection taking those clubs.
Yeah. But that slam looked horrible. He slammed him. He landed on his side and on his back. Is that it?
Vader won?
He's waving. Wow. He didn't give up. Did he not get?
Yeah, I guess he didn't answer the 10.
I guess that's what it was. But he was crawling though, like he was.
Yeah, I guess if it's like boxing, you have to be to your feet.
Yeah, it must be them. Vader's like, all right.
Yeah. All right, sweet. How much did we just make for this again?
Yeah.
Easy on the cage, Leon.
Yeah, dude. Yes, that's what I was saying. He's gonna fly.
All right, that's it.
Huh.
Big Vader beat the world's most dangerous man in a real shoot fight.
The time on this is 13:48. There was probably 8 minutes of cage. It took them forever to get started in that. Both get in there.
But I'll say this: make it seem legitimate. It couldn't go much longer than that.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't look right. No.
You know, unless it was just a technical fest. Yeah, you're right. It would not look right.
No, they went just enough time. For what it wasn't bad because it was supposed to be a real, they put a couple of wrestling things in there. So that wasn't bad because it wasn't supposed to be a wrestling match, So, I like the gimmick with the ribs. That was good. Had a little storyline to it, him with the hurt ribs. And I'm thinking, was the blood from the mouth or was it a gimmick for the ribs?
See, that's what I thought it was just from the mouth, but then like the more I was watching it, I was wondering if it was a gimmick from the ribs.
I think because he wouldn't get up, and he was like he said he was selling the ribs. It was that when he was down, he couldn't. I'm thinking that's what it was. He was selling. So yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't
he
bad.
was selling it pretty hard, and with the way the finish was, I'm more apt to think that it was supposed to be an internal injury type thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What it was is it's supposed to be different. It was different. It wasn't bad. I tell you right now, the UFC fight the year before with Shamrock and Severin was horrible. This was a lot better, more entertaining. So
Well, I mean, one was how long?
what?
Like one was legitimate, one was not. Let's start with that.
Yeah, but they didn't touch each other the whole match, man. It was horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, it was over. I was like, I feel ripped off even. I was bootlegging it, getting it from a cheater box, and I still feel ripped off when I watched it. Oh, it was so bad, dude. The crowd were booing. Oh, it was awful. Yeah, it was. It's like they didn't want to touch each other. But no, that was entertaining. Except for what it was. I mean, one of WrestleMasters that had a couple of wrestling things in there. That slam was brutal. He slammed him on his side.
Yeah, that
So,
slam sucked.
then again, that's his, that he's landing on the side of his ribs too. So for what it was, it wasn't bad at all. I just ready for that cage to fall though. But all right, where do you go? What do you pick for next week?
Well, so what I've got for next week, I don't have the exact date on it. I will look it up, but this was brought to us by our old buddy Randall G over on YouTube. And it is from a episode of NWA Worldwide in March of 1988. The match is Barry Windham versus Mike Rotunda.
Oh, 88. What part of it? What time period? 88.
I believe it said it was March of '88.
That's when he just first turned heel. Then, because he turned heel in spring of '88.
And this is a Varsity Club Rotunda.
Oh, so he ain't turned heel yet then.
No, I think he is. I think Barry's the babyface.
That's what I'm saying. Barry hadn't turned. Barry
Oh
turned
yeah, no.
heel.
Barry's the babyface.
Yeah, I was saying. I thought, okay, because Barry turned heel in spring of '88, joined the Horsemen, didn't he? Yeah.
I think you're right. I'm not 100
Yeah, he
percent
took
sure on
Luger's
that.
place. He took Luger's place.
I know he took Luger's place. I don't.
Yeah, it was spring of '88. I'm pretty sure. I think it was spring. What? Because I think in the summer he was already. Yeah, it was like spring. So he was about to turn then. Because I think at that time, wasn't Ron Garvin still the U.S. Tag Champs? I think maybe on that time.
If you're talking about Barry was tagging with Luger up until the split.
Oh, that's who it was. Yeah, Luger, sorry. I mean Ron Garvin. That was before him and Luger. Then he turned.
Yeah,
he turned on Luger.
He turned on Luger. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. Yeah, him and Garvin were the U.S. Tag Champs. So they didn't lost it by then. That's right. He turned on Luger. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was spring of '88 when that happened. I'm pretty sure. My dates kind of run fuzzy here lately, but I'm going to say it was spring of '88 when he turned heel. All right. Well, I'm going to stay in a cage. And this is probably going to be really bad, but what the hey. I don't have a date on it. It says it's Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd Philly cage match. So I'm thinking 84 probably.
who uploaded it?
Mundo 840.
All right.
10 minutes 28 seconds.
All right. Well, we've got our matches set for next week then. John Studd and Andre. Yeah, and Andre didn't like Studd either.
Yeah. So it might be kind of.
So it's less likely to work with him.
Yeah, it might get interesting. Dude, did you ever see it's a long match. I fast forward some of it. I read about it, so I went and looked it up. It was around this time, 84, 85-ish. Andre against Iron Sheik.
No, but I heard he didn't like Sheik that much either.
He was just being a prick to him in the match. It was, yeah. I was like, dude. Yeah. I watched some of it and I was like, man, yeah.
I want to see the match with Andre that Heenan always talked about. It was Andre and Warrior. And he said each night Warrior would be coming at him like a million miles an hour and hit him with the clothes because Andre liked taking that, tying the ropes bump.
Yeah.
And he said that Heenan would, I keep saying the wrong name, that Warrior would just hit the ropes like super hard and like just keep murdering Andre with it. And then finally one night Andre got sick of it. And he's like, Warrior's hitting the ropes harder than he ever has before. And he's coming off and Andre just puts out his fist. The Warrior runs into it, and he it
Dang,
says it cracked the paint.
you cracked the paint.
But he said that I've heard two versions of the story from Heenan. One is Andre looked down and said he'll learn, and the other one is he's learning. But
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I heard. I don't. You hear stuff about Andre say if he didn't like you when he worked with you, he'd take liberties on guys and stuff. It's like, if that's true, that's pretty prickish.
eh,
And just because you don't like a person, you still don't work with. I've worked. Good grief, how many guys I've worked with? Hundreds of guys I didn't like. But
I think
business is business.
I think it depends on what the reason is you don't like them.
The reason, okay.
That would be my assumption. But then again, at the same time, I think his heat with Stud was just always because Stud's gimmick was I am the giant, and
Yeah, I always
Andre's
heard
like, nope, it's me.
I always heard that he wouldn't. Well, it was toward the end of Don Leo Jonathan's career, but I heard that he would never try that with him. And he was a giant. He was the Mormon giant, and they said from what I've read, he never would do anything. But yeah, he was. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's hearsay too.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But I do know the shit because I sent some of the match. You could tell. Yeah, he like slammed him, about dropped him on his head. Yeah, it was. But yeah, like I said, it's wrestling. So who knows the truth about it? But I had an idea. I was gonna run by the earlier, but we didn't get to talk beforehand much because I had the bubbles. We think about this idea one week where we can maybe just review one match and then do like top 5 hidden gems that you've found through the years or whatever. You're like hidden little gems. Like we talked about last week. I was talking about how there's all these little hidden gems in the WCW Saturday night and main event and what was the other than Pro.
Pro stuff like that.
I find 5 little hidden gems. We don't not watch them, but just talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Give like a little minute, think of why we like it. You do 5 and I do 5. A little something different.
Yeah. I mean, that's making me commit to watching 5 different matches. But
well, that's what I'm saying. We do it. That's what I'm saying. Start now and say 3 months later we'll finally. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Just it's gonna be something.
I thought you were talking about every week. I'm like, good God, I don't watch that much wrestling in a month.
Excuse me, no. I take about 3 months to just find gyms that you like. You're like, I'll put this on my list of I like this gym. People need to go search it out because it's really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
5 gyms that you think are worth searching for. So I mean, we do it down. So we'll do it. Maybe get to it summer. Maybe do it around June, sometime in June. So you don't have to go this week.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, I don't think that's going to happen.
No. I should explain it a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be down the road, but we'll start just here and there when you see something like, oh, maybe add it to the list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, there's a ton. What are you doing this week? What's it from? Is it Saturday night or
NWA Worldwide?
Worldwide, see? Those syndicate, those NWA WCW syndicate shows are full of stuff. Bless you. But and even you can what was the show used to come on with Heenan and Girl Monsoon? What was it called?
TNT?
Is it TNT?
No, Primetime. TNT was like the night show, talk show. Yeah.
But Primetime, they show stuff from house shows and stuff, and from like Boston Garden, Esquire, and Philly Spectrum and all that. And man, you can find some really good stuff on those old episodes. So WWE had some, but WCW from basically really from about 89 on up to about 95, 96ish, because especially when they had like the WCW main event, the Pro, I think they had like 2 more of the shows. I think they had like 5 shows, syndicated shows. I think so. There's a ton, especially when they would go to like Universal, and because they did a lot of the pros on Universal in the mid 93ish, 94ish, 95ish. You can find a lot of good matches on the Pro, and a lot of good. And then when they started the late 90s, early 2000s, late 80s, early 90s main event, will have a lot of good stuff on it too. So, but yeah, just little gems, about the same, little 10-minute, about the same time range that we're doing now.
Yeah.
You know, just little gyms. Something different.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll still do like one match that week, and then we'll talk about our gyms. We'll do that probably around June, sometime in June. So just give us a few months. Because I stumble across all kinds of stuff on I'll watch these little matches searching for stuff. But we'll look forward to doing that. It's a little something different, Because I was thinking about when we did the belt gimmick that time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, something. And that was in December when we did that, early January.
Yeah.
I was like, about 6 months would, try to do a little something different about every 6 months or so. So, all right. You and what you call it this weekend?
I will be at NWA Power Trip in Oak Grove, Kentucky. Don't know if this will drop before or after Power Trip. If it drops after Power Trip, hey, we did so good. If it drops before it, you can pick up your tickets at nwatix.com or become a member of the NWA All Access Annual Pass. $49.99 for the year gets you 6 pay-per-views and first run viewings of NWA Power and NWA USA.
Now, the last show they had at Oak Grove, they put it on their network, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Not live. It's not a live stream, but it'll be put on.
Yeah, I'm saying Are they doing the all girls show up there?
I don't know. Not that I've officially heard of, but maybe.
I think they're doing another all girls show. I think it's up there. It might be a different date though.
Yeah, it's probably a different date if they're doing it, but I haven't heard it if they are. But I wouldn't be surprised. And Power did extremely well.
I want to say I know where I saw that. Somewhere last week, I think, or was it this week? I saw it somewhere where they're having another show, and I thought it said Oak Grove, Kentucky.
Well, I know we just announced in June 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th will be the next round of tapings. The 11th and 12th will be in Knoxville, Tennessee, and then the tapings will be in Nashville, Tennessee at Skyway Studio. But the pay-per-view is NWA Always Ready.
So it's going to be in Knoxville. We're at Knoxville.
Gosh, I believe it's the Civic Center. Let me check to be sure.
Oh, really? Going to the old building, the old big building.
Yeah, trying to see here. Bring up the old flyer. Knoxville Center.
There's some history in that building.
What was the one Smoky Mountain always ran at Knoxville?
There.
Okay, but it was called something different.
It's got like 3 names.
Was it the Civic Auditorium or something like that?
It's like Civic. It's like the Downtown Municipal Civic Auditorium or something. It's like It's like it's a really long name. A lot of people just call it the Civic Center. Yeah, it's a really really long name.
Gotcha.
There's a lot. Yeah, that's where Fuller ran, and so that's cool. So you're doing this pay-per-view, then y'all loading up and headed back to Nashville the next day.
No, we have 2 days up there, and then 2 days in Nashville.
Okay, so they're back to back.
Yeah.
So the 2 days Knoxville, and you're loading up. Then the next 2 days is Nashville.
Yeah.
Or start breaking between. Ooh.
No break.
Wow.
Just doing the loop, brother.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about for TV purposes, though. Well, they're going to have to poop it and get it, ain't they?
I'm wondering if we won't have a local ring in each area.
But I'm talking about the setup, like the lights, cameras, and all that.
I guess it really depends what the setup's like and what they're going to have in each place. You know what I mean?
They might just contract all that out and.
Well, the reason I say, and again, I know absolutely nothing, is that the set for Power itself is very minimal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that can be an easy transport. They could easily use the ring they've been using, or they can farm out a local ring because there are some good rings in Knoxville.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing to transport. I mean, at the studios in Nashville, we don't have to rent out much equipment because it's all there.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So.
Okay, I got you.
But again, I don't know any of the details. That's just me making guesses on knowing kind of how a setup is.
Yeah, that makes sense. If Nashville's already set it, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem then.
Yeah, it's really kind of turnkey. From what I've seen, it seemed really turnkey. You just kind of like put a ring in there, set up your podium and your stuff, and you're kind of good to go.
Okay, that won't be bad then. So what's Nashville Knoxville? What, 3 hours?
Yeah, roughly.
That won't be bad then. Oh, all right. Is anybody else you want to plug?
I mean, we need to talk about Luthez UWA unless there's no updates.
Ain't no update, dude. I haven't put nothing on there.
All right. So no updates on that, but check out the archives on that. See all the cool stuff Quentin's put up on there. If you'd like to get a t-shirt, there's storefrontier.com/Plunky's gimmick table. And yeah, I've already plugged the NWA, so that's really all I got.
Did anybody show up with a onesie?
Haven't seen a onesie yet. No.
Dang. Oh my. I was gonna tell you this off air, but I was late getting on here. Sunday was at the Western baseball game, and they already went down, and I came down the ramp. She's down there just going off. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening now? She's done yelling. I get down there, and she done got into it with the coach's daughter.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. But I got to admit, Dana didn't start it, so didn't start this. But yeah,
This one.
they got, huh?
You said this one.
Yeah, this. Yes, I was going to tell you that, but I was late getting on there. So, yeah, that was my crazy weekend. So, we went to Louisville Tuesday. I'm still trying to recover from that. But
You had to threaten anybody with the cane?
no, their fans were cordial, and like MTSU fans. Dude, come on. I mean, you think about it. Last year, they came to Middle come to Western. Almost got into a fight with a Middle fan. This year got into it when I was at Middle, and I don't look for trouble. I'm too old and more broke down, you know. But yeah, I've been a bunch of different schools. Middle's the only one I ever had a problem at.
I don't know, man. You got into it with two different fans, so it sounds like a you problem.
No, it's y'all. Y'all started it. Like I said, I'm too old and broke down to start anything. But I went to Louisville. Telling you, that trip is not far, but man, that about killed me. It's only like, was it 110 miles? Coming back, dude, that's like 300 miles. Getting old, wore down, man. Oof, I'm still trying to recover. But you
Can't
watch
do
your
that
wrestling
time
this
in
week?
the car like you used to.
No, I can't. Did you watch anything this week?
I haven't watched anything, man.
Mm.
I watched the finish Dax and Cash, and that was it.
Man, why'd they do that?
I don't know, but it was really good.
Yeah, but still. You know what I would have done? Time to draw. Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
'Cause,
I thought they were going to do a count out for a second. I thought they were going to get a double count out.
it was good, but I don't know. I just didn't. I just don't. I don't know. But dude, I'm thinking they're going to make Sammy. Jeez. Hook and Danhausen a team
Maybe.
because they're putting. I think they're putting. Well, I mean, they'll probably prove me wrong, but why would you put so much into this? I just go out there and just kill him one match, be done with it. You know.
Or Danhausen breaks the streak.
Well, that'd be stupid too. You know, I think because they're both over, and one's their best in a comedy and a legit person. And, you know, it's serious. Put them together.
Yeah, let's get some Hookhausen.
There you go. It's usually when you put somebody serious and comedy together, it usually works. You know.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Yeah, Al Snow and Steve Blackman, head cheese.
Yeah, and you can't get more serious than Steve Blackman. I mean, but I just don't see it. Well, then again, I don't. They probably will just go in there and just beat him up. But then it's like, why do all this? You know?
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, but then again, I haven't watched, so I don't even know what they're doing.
Well, Hook ain't been on there forever, so they just been doing these little skits with him. So, but I don't know. I just hope. I think I get a lot out of them two together. I think.
Yeah, hopefully they'll milk it.
It's wrestling. They milk anything anymore?
Not really.
Dude, I know we're gonna wrap this up real fast. Go look on the internet. I'm sure it's on there. The match. I didn't care for the match, but the Ida and I forgot her name. Trinity match. It wasn't that good, I don't think. But dude, look at the end. Man, she's Trinity right under her eye. She got like a golf ball, dude.
Oh,
It
God.
is nasty. It is nasty looking. Yeah, she got tatered big time on something. But yeah.
That don't sound fun at all.
No, it was. I mean, like, I didn't care for the match. Every time I see Trinity get hit with something, I'm afraid she's gonna break in two. She's so skinny now, you know. But anyway, all right. You got anything to add?
I got nothing, man.
All right. If you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in her, she's done. With Jeremiah Plunkett and Quinn Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening and God bless.
Bye bye, everybody.